With partners, it's important to realize that you are aligned in your vision, and that sometimes changes over time. People go through different life journeys. You know, one partner may be single, wanting to live a sort of like nomadic lifestyle. Another partner may be married with kids and kind of settling down, and that changes over time. You know, so I think the first thing with partnerships is, in understanding the values, you need to make sure that the partners are aligned in their vision. Okay. But where partners have an advantage is that if one of them gets knocked over by a bus, that business can continue to exist. And often with single founder businesses, part of the challenge is that IP, that knowledge, the business sits in that founder's head. And that's one of the biggest challenges with single founder businesses, is how do you make your business exist independent from you? Whether that's bringing in a partner, you know, who can carry the load, and if something happens to you, go on. I mean, our business, we're in a partnership, and what's quite, not even a partnership, it's I say a menage a trois, it's three of us. Okay, so, you know, and what's great about our partnership is we've got Howard, excuse me for saying this, who's let's call it the older statesman. I think 60 years old is not an older statesman. We've got myself who's in my mid-40s, and we've got the finance ghost who's a few years younger than me. So we've got that sort of generational split where, you know, if something happens to one of us, we've got one different perspectives, and there's also sort of succession in that. I guess that's the word I'm looking for, is, you know, partnerships enable succession. And that's the key thing in valuing businesses. Do you have succession in the business? And if something happens to you, either a single founder or, you know, partner founders, can the business go on with you, without you? And in partnerships, that's usually the case. So partnerships tend to have, you know, opportunity to have more value. And then obviously you get companies, you know, so companies is just a legal structure. You've got lots of companies which supposedly are a separate entity, but are also single founder businesses. So that structure of being a sole proprietor or a partnership or a company doesn't matter as much as what's actually beneath that. Is it one person where everything sits and doing all the work, or have you got some succession, and have you spread the ability to run the company without that person being there?